Well, a sale of the team is always possible, obviously, and that's one. And then if it's going to stay in the family, Brittany's really the other option.
So you've got Plan A or Plan B. Two options. Joe Ellis breaking down the Broncos ownership today, emphasizing the team is not for sale. Not now, but something's going to get done after the season. Mike-Klis joining us now from Broncos headquarters. And Mike, Ellis with some interesting comments today.
Yes, and I just hope whoever the new owner is that we keep the Klis cave. You know, they don't boot us out of here. That's the important thing for the new owner. But yes, after this season, Joe Ellis's contract expires March 2022. At that point, he's going to make the transition either to Brittany, and for Brittany to get the team controlling owner, the other siblings have to write off on it. They have to okay it. So that's a big if right now. And if it doesn't turn out to be Brittany, then they can sell the team. I do think, and I'm just guessing here, I do think Joe Ellis would like to give Brittany a chance. We'll have to see what happens come March of next year.
Sooner rather than later. That goes actually for both decisions, the Broncos ownership and the quarterbacks. Neither Drew Lock nor Teddy Bridgewater talked today, but Courtland Sutton did about them.
Man, those dudes are working their butts off, you know, from on the field to off the field, you know, building relationships, you know, really diving into, you know, the smallest details of that position. You know, it's a very hard position to play. I think it's one of the hardest positions to play in our sport.
Like Courtland's vest. Mike, speaking of quarterbacks, you spoke to the Broncos boss today about the guy that everyone wanted. However, Aaron Rodgers reported to Green Bay today.
Yes, I did talk to George Payton about how involved he was. George couldn't say much, but he did give us a little bit so you could read between the lines and let you know that, yes, the Broncos at one point were interested in Aaron Rodgers. You know, the perception out there was that you were trying to get Aaron Rodgers every day, tweaking your trade offers. What was the reality? How involved were you with that whole deal?
You know, I would just say we can't speak on that. You know, he is on another team. I've said this before. We look at everything, every position. We're always looking out there. We're going to be in every trade. We're going to be in every discussion. And I've said all along, we like our quarterbacks. You know, we're going to go to battle with our quarterbacks. We're having a great competition with Drew and Teddy. They're doing all the right things, and so we're comfortable with those guys and excited for those guys to get out here and compete and help us.
All right, Rod. So, yeah, I think now there's no choice. It's all about Drew and Teddy, and that competition starts tomorrow. Drew Lock gets the first snap.
50-50. All right, Mike-Klis in the air-conditioned Klis Cave. Mike, thank you very much. Much more on the Broncos coming up tonight at 9 o'clock.